Prince Harry paid a touching tribute to his wife Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, as he admitted to personally selecting the music for her entrance to their wedding. In his memoir Spare, the Duke of Sussex said he had worked hard to pick the right piece and was satisfied by the final result. He however admitted to nearly missing out on the performance as he was distracted by Meghan floating towards him down the aisle. Harry wrote, "I stood at the altar, smoothed the front of my household cavalry uniform, watched Meg floating towards me. I'd worked hard to choose the right music for her procession, and ultimately it landed on Handel's Eternal Source of Light Divine." Inside Party Lifestyle of Prince George's Godfather crowned richest Briton under 35. The piece, created by German-British composer George Friedrich Handel to mark Queen Anne's birthday in 1713, was performed by Welsh opera singer Aileen Manahan Thomas. The first stanza of the ode reads, "Eternal source of light divine, with double warmth thy beams display, and with distinguished glory shine to add a luster to this day." The Duke added, "Now, as the soloist's voice rang out above our heads, I thought he'd chosen well." Indeed, as Meg came nearer and nearer, I was giving thanks for all my choices. Amazing that I could even hear the music over the sound of my own heartbeat as Meg stepped up, took my hand. He noted Meghan's arrival at St George's Chapel was made even more special by his father Charles walking his soon-to-be wife down the aisle after her father Thomas Markle pulled out last minute. King's fortune almost double that of late Queen Elizabeth's, Rich List says. Latest, Harry and Meghan wedding photographer thought palace call was prank. Report, King's lack of contact with Harry and Meghan after car chase frustrates couple. Insight, he said, "I shot a glance at Pa, who'd walked Meg down the last part of the aisle. Not her father, but special just the same, and she was moved. It didn't make up for her father's behavior, for how the press had used him, but it very much helped." The Duchess's father was found to have made a deal with paparazzi to take pictures of him seemingly preparing for the nuptials days before the ceremony. The Duke also noted he spotted the Archbishop of Canterbury's hands shaking as he offered the couple their wedding rings. Contrary to royal tradition, Harry opted to wear a wedding band, which was wrought from the same nugget of gold as Meghan's and as Kate, the Princess of Wales' ring. The nugget of gold was given as a present to Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, following her engagement to George VI in 1923, and has been used by several royal couples to create their wedding bands. The Duke wrote, "I saw the Archbishop extend the rings, his hands shaking. He'd forgotten, but he clearly hadn't. 12 cameras pointed at us, 2 billion people watching on TV, photographers in the rafters, massive crowds outside roistering and cheering. We exchanged the rings, Meg's made from the same hunk of Welsh gold that had provided Gates. Granny had told me that this was nearly the last of it. Last of the gold. That was how I felt about Meg." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex celebrated their 5th wedding anniversary on May 19, 2023.